Hope you all see this. Right there, there's a crawl under trail going right up the bank, and then right there it goes under this barbed wire fence. That's them coyotes. They'll have these on fences, and you got some tall grass where you can see where they're beating a trail down under that fence. That's what I call a crawl under. There's a bunch of different names for them, but that's what I call them. I'm going to show y'all how I set them up. Alright guys, now if you're somewhere where you can run snares, if you're in a state where you can, the only way we can is if we have our control license and we're on a control job. So what I do is I'll use footholds on them, but if you can run a snare, put your sport wire off that bottom strand, make your loop about 7-8 inches round, about 2-3 inches off the ground. They'll run right through and get caught in your snare, but can't do that here, so I gotta use footholds. But now this is a very down and dirty way of catching coyotes on these crawl unders with footholds. I'd be in and out of the truck in about 3 minutes putting these in. I don't put a lot of time in them. I'm in and out fast as I can do it. I don't put a whole lot of time into making these. You don't have to. But I come in, drive my cable stake right here, trap's already hooked up to it. I have them hooked up before I set them. That way I can be in and out fast as I can. I can get a lot of these out real quick. I take my sledgehammer I used on my driver. I just pound out a trap bed with it. I push that trap down in there, pack a little bit of dirt around there just so it don't move. Real quick. I set that trap with the levers running with the trail. See, like right here. Instead of your dog being running with the trail, I use the levers. And then that trap's bedded. I'll come just right over to the side. Throw some grass over top of it. Just a little bit, just to break the outline of that trap up. And I'm gone. That's all you got to do on these crawl unders. There ain't no reason to get real fancy with it. Them coyotes are going under them crawl unders real quick. They don't, most time when you see them, as soon as they go get their head under it, they just take off trotting. They don't spend a lot of time going under them. So, I mean, don't just set your trap on top of the ground. You don't want to do that, because then they'll feel it rocking, whatever, or they can see it. You ain't got to go as extreme and dig a perfect trap bed and do all that and sift dirt over it. Just take your hammer, just pound a hole out where your trap will fit, jam it in there, just pack some dirt around the jaws where it won't move a whole lot, throw some grass over it, and get out. You put a lot of these in real fast and with hardly no effort. At the end of the day, when you're dead tired after long lining and you just do not feel like putting no more dirt holes or flat sets in, this set right here, if you're in a place where you can find these crawl unders, it's a fast and very effective way to catch them. You can put these sets in when you're dog tired, not wanting to, because you can do it so fast you don't even know if you've done it the way you're supposed to. It's just so fast that you can get a whole lot of them in, like I say, real fast. That's what I go to at the first of the season, and I set them up all year long, because coyotes are using them for 100% fact. It ain't like setting a corner of a fence or on the Y of a road or across the road or something like that. You know for a fact coyotes are using this. No doubt in your mind, they're using it. You get in, get out, and set a bunch of them up in a day, and they produce. They may not catch first night or two on some of them. Some of them may set a week or two, but they normally, I'm going to say 90% of the time, you'll catch one of them. 9 out of 10 of if you set 10 of them up, I'm going to say if you give it a little bit, you'll catch at least 9 coyotes out of the 10 of them. Just a real effective way I like to catch coyotes, especially when it's muddy like it's been this year. I can't get out in the pastures like I want to, so I just go to this right here and I can cut them off this way, and I ain't having to worry about mud or rutting up pastures or nothing. I'm running off the side of the lease roads where these fences are and pounding them in. Maybe y'all can try that if y'all hadn't ever tried it, and maybe y'all find a new favorite set. Hope that helps some of y'all. As you brought up, I'm on another one. The trail's right through here. Can't see it real good for the grass. It goes right through here. Another thing I should have said though is I like to set my trap offset. As you know, their legs are on the outsides of their bodies, so I don't like to set that trap dead center of the trail. I like to offset it to the side a little bit. Gives you a better chance to catch them. But I mean, these sets are so simple to put in that I mean there ain't nothing to put them in. It's super easy. And right there, that's all you gotta do. And super effective way to catch them, guys. Just another tool you can add to your bag of tricks. I've run these sets like this for a long time. Ever since my second year I trapped, about 14 years ago, is when I started running these sets, and I run them every year. They work great for me, but just offset that trap to the side where their feet's more than likely going to be. Don't set it right in the center of it, but I hope some of y'all try it out if y'all hadn't before and have some luck with it.